What is up, guys? Josh here with JM Junk Movers. A beautiful Saturday morning. Just got done dropping my first load, and it's 4th of July weekend, so I just wanted to top that load off with a job. Today, I did a job last night. My family's out of town for last night. They're all with a bunch of family. And so I got a phone call from a customer to get out of a pinch. And I said, hey, yeah, I'm just going to sit at the house and like do nothing. So totally went and knocked out the job, dumped that load. And so I'm having the rest of the weekend off, including Monday. And everybody's going to be off during this time. So when I get home, I am shutting my work phone off. It's going to feel so good shutting it off. And then turn it back on Tuesday morning and play catch up. So I've never done that. I'm gonna see how it goes, and we'll see. We'll have a good time. Either way, I'm gonna relax. I need some downtime. But this video is a kind of a catch up. I haven't made a good video about where we're at with everything. I know I made a few videos about the Isuzu coming in. So this video is pretty much going to be about mindset, not dwelling, not being a victim, and overcoming opposition to prevent stagnation. So hope you enjoy it. So, long story short, I ordered an Isuzu end of third quarter last year. I got it in May, early May, and the bed was assembled, everything was done. I put it in an RV storage facility, waiting for my tags, title, building the stickers for it, all that stuff. So I got the truck sat in a fully enclosed RV storage facility for 2 weeks. I took it out one time to get the windows tinted, and then it was parked in there the whole time. So it was stolen. Yep. The truck I put a lot of time into and a lot of money into. Some assholes followed a vehicle in to the facility, drove straight to my unit, cut my lock, took my Isuzu. They jacked all my tires. I always have spare tires for all the vehicles. So they jacked all the tires, a lot of cleaning supplies, like all my chargers, my batteries for our drills, our tools. So they took a lot of crap. And yeah, so it was stolen. It's been about 4 weeks and it hasn't been found. So it's probably in another country at this time. So that sucks. So it set me back a little bit. Mentally, it messed with me for about a week. And it's not the fact that I lost the truck, that I lost, 20 grand on it. It's not that. What messed with my mind is it was targeted. They didn't cut any of the locks. Those guys knew exactly what they were going to get. And they did it at 10:45 a.m. Got them on camera and everything, but they knew what they were doing. No license plate, faces covered, whatever. So, raw daylight, man. And what sucks is I showed up 25 minutes after they left. I showed up to change the oil on the other trucks. And had I not gone home to drop a few things off, I probably would have found it. So anyways, so it messed with me because it was targeted. I would wake up at 2, 3 in the morning just sweating bullets with anxiety. Like, man, they came after me. They came after that truck. Was it an employee? Was it somebody in the facility? Who was it? So that's what messed me up. And I would get out of bed at 3 in the morning and I go to work. There's always work that needs to be done. So that's what I do. And I'm better now, but I just moved on immediately. Like the next week, it happened on a Thursday. On that Monday, I filed the claim on the insurance. As I filed the claim, I called my truck company. I said, I need to order another truck stat immediately. What do you have available and how fast can I get it? I called my fabrication company. I said, I need a bed made. We need to work out some details and some corrections from the last bed. We need to have that done by the end of June. So my filed the insurance, ordered another truck, got the bed being built. I'll have the truck by the end of August. So a lot faster. But it was really hard on me because I had one technician, 2 helpers, and I was hiring an operations manager so that when we had both those trucks on the road, 3 people were going to be on the Isuzu, and I was going to be with the operations manager doing very thorough training. So we had all of this. Sorry if that was a lot of noise. I bet that was a lot of noise. That whole time it was just ticking. I had all the people lined up for this on a very specific date. I had all the people in place. Everybody was trained to where they need to be, except for the operations manager, which he's going to be expensive. So I had to make sure that I was putting my energy into him and giving the other 3 guys plenty of manpower to make everything happen on every other job. All the ducks were in a row. That Thursday came, the next week, and everybody was starting that following Monday. That Thursday came and I got my truck stolen. So, but my point is my mentality, I could have played it. It was a very expensive vehicle, $100,000 vehicle, gone. I could have played the victim. I could have groveled. I did kind of, with that anxiety, but it was never negativity or woe me or victim. And I want to tell you guys the power of having a strong mind and understanding that shit happens. You just have to deal with it. It's a big difference between those that make it and those that don't. And, when stuff like this happens, it builds your fortification. I see so much silver lining with it that it's allowed me to overcome it, There's a lot of silver lining. I was able to find, it took me a few days of just thinking and pondering and contemplating, and okay, this isn't a bad thing. We're okay. We're good. And it's been great. We're still cooking along. I've been able to put more time into the training for the current technician that's running full time. So I've been able to put a lot more into him, a lot more into his helpers, and get more organized around the operations manager. So it wasn't a bad thing that it happened. I get a redo on the bed. The bed, there's a few things that I want to change, and I can do that now. So silver lining on it, because my mental state was complaining about it isn't going to fix this situation. Complaining about it, playing victim, isn't going to find out who did this. Move on, Josh. Just overcome, move on, don't miss a beat. And having a strong mental fortification to do something like that is very important when running a business. Things happen all the time. So the difference, guys, when you're running the truck compared to when you have a crew running the truck, the difference between those 2 points is the difference between running a business and owning a job. It's so different. It is so different, and it's so hard because they make mistakes because their attentiveness and their exceptionalism at the details is not there. And it's very hard to expect that to be there for people that don't have as much investment as you may. So as somebody, like for myself, I expect a lot out of everybody that's around me. I put a lot of effort into training people to make sure things are done right. But shit happens, right? You get tired, you get sloppy, things happen. It's okay. But for me and I hold myself to a very high standard And my sin is I hold everybody else to that same standard, and I can't do that. That's something that I can't do because they're not me, right? Their strengths are not my strengths. Their strengths are different, and so to hold them to the standards that I have for my strengths is not fair. And anyways, so all of this stuff is just happening, right? I'm working with people. I'm learning how to keep employees happy, learning how to train them properly. You know, because for me, I'm a blunt driver. I just push. I say, this is what our focus is. Go. I'm not a softie. I don't sugarcoat things. I say, you know, I have a very aggressive personality when I'm having fun. I'm aggressive at all times. The way I communicate, like you guys probably see here, I'm yelling, right? I'm yelling, and I'm totally chill. I'm totally good. But it's aggressive. You get in person with me, you know, I'm a 6'4", 220-pound dude, and you throw my loudness, my hands, and I'm aggressive without being aggressive. So, you know, it's just my personality, it's my presentation. It allows me to have very particular strengths and things, and I can get a lot of things taken care of because of it. Not everybody has that, and being aware of that helps out a lot, man. So that's a little bit of an update with us. Truck was stolen, total bull crap. I'm pretty much over it. I'm still getting employees in place. We switched over to House Call Pro from WorkIs, and it is so much better. So much better. If you're using WorkIs, I highly recommend you to go with House Call Pro. Just night and day difference. If you use it right. WorkIs wasn't bad. It was good for its purposes, but there's a few features on House Call Pro that just beat the snot out of WorkIs. So we've done a lot, man. We've done a lot. And it's just, we're just spreading ourselves really thin. We need to hire like 3 more people. I'm this close to hiring office staff, but I don't have an office, and I can't find an office. I can't rent an office because there's nothing available. Just a lot of things going on. So anyways, that's my update. I'll stop ranting, stop talking. Great things, right? Growth. Very blessed, very grateful for everything in my life. My kids are healthy. My wife is happy. I have a home. I have a lot. So I'm grateful, and that helps me also overcome things because I see the gratefulness. I see the silver lining of situations, and it's just, it allows me to overcome things that are terrible, you know? And people suck. I know people suck. So I've actually gotten a lot of support from the community. You know, it hasn't been an entire like bad thing, you know. So hope you guys have a great 4th of July. Hope everything is safe. It's dry here, so I usually spend like $500 to $1,000 on fireworks every 4th of July and New Year's, but I'm not this year because it's dry. It is hot and dry, and I don't want to start a fire. So I'm saving some money this year. So maybe I'll just buy a whole bunch of meat and smoke meat like all weekend long. That's probably what I'll do. I'm gonna go to the store right now. Anyways, thanks for watching my videos, guys. Say some prayers for us. You know, everything's gonna work out. Have strong mental fortitude, and learn the lessons from the mistakes. Learn lessons from the mistakes. That's all you can do. If you see every lesson or every mistake as a lesson, or every challenge as a lesson, you'll see value in it. And everything that has value in your life is worth it. So hopefully you guys took something from my complete rambling nonsense. You know, whenever I'm shooting these videos, I think to myself, I'm all over the place. And when I rewatch them, I'm like, I was kind of all over the place, but it still all makes sense. How does that even make sense? So it's weird, man. But have a good one, guys. Thank you. I will actually shut the video off this time because I've said it 3 times now. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.